Hello guys, I thought I'd do a video today. This video is a video I've already done before on my old Beard Fitness YouTube channel. It's basically a little rundown of my kit, my gym bag and whatnot. So I thought I'd do another one, a bit more of a better one. Last one wasn't too good. It was more of me holding the camera over my gym kit than before. I'd sit down today, get my gym stuff out, go through each little individual thing that I've got with a bit more detail. There's a few things in my bag that I don't carry me every single day. It's more specific stuff or stuff that even though I don't carry it, I will use it when I'm training. So that being said, I think we'll kick off right now with some rock tape. This is my rock tape. I've only just recently started using it. I used it yesterday. I've got a bit of an injury in my shoulder, and I used it yesterday to help me with log pressing. I think it's a good little thing to have something like this. You know, if you can't afford a physio or whatnot, yeah, I've got a bit of a niggle. I think it's great stuff to help give some support. Again, guys, if you have got any injuries and whatnot, I do say go see a doctor or a physio straight away. But this is a good little aid just to help you out a little bit. Like I said, I got a problem with my shoulder and my tricep, and this has really helped out yesterday. Something I've only just started using. Again, guys, I suggest you get something like this in gym bag just to help with any little niggles you get during training, after training, and whatnot. And it really helps out quite a lot. The next one is more for a specific training or event, and that is my tacky. At the minute, I'm using You at Your Best Protein Super Tack. This is a brand new one that I've not actually opened yet. I've had one before. You at Your Best is a great company. I do, if you're on my page, you see I endorse them quite a lot. But I had this before, and it was a very good tacky. It was, you know, I had some stones. I've done some training, Strength Asylum, and it was really good. It wasn't hard to get off either. It was decent to get off. It stuck to stones pretty well. However, I'm not sure if it's me or the company or whatnot, or a bit of both, where I used it once. The day before my competition had stones in it. I opened up, like, I check it, and it all dried out. It's not ideal, but I ain't sure if that dried out because of my error or because of their error. I don't quite know. But other than that, though, it's good tacky when it worked. But they sent me out a free one just to replace the one that I only used once. But it's, like I said, good tacky. To be fair, it's the only brand that I've used so far. I don't want to get some spoiler tacky here. That's the best one out in the market. But I think, you know, if you're a beginner, you want something new, this is the good stuff to use. Next up, not really kit, but it's a shaker. I've got the grenade shaker. I love this shaker. Mainly because it's got the compartment at the bottom. So it's great for putting your protein in for after workout. Just put it in there, have it with me in the gym, and use it afterwards. I tend to have a protein creatine mix for post-workout. Like I said, put 2 scoops inside there, your creatine, whatever you put inside there. And obviously fill it with water, and it holds up to 600 milliliters of water. So it's a good, you get like a really good post-workout shake out of that. I also used to carry a smaller shaker for BCAAs or an intra-workout. I haven't actually got any at the minute, so that's not in my gym bag. So next up is a gym bag itself that I've got. Nothing special, it's an ordinary Nike bag with different compartments on it. As you can see, that compartment here. This is where I tend to carry my leg equipment, so my straps and my sleeves. This bit here is a more mesh part in here. I carry the protein bars, my shaker, and a banana or something like a snack. Now obviously you've also got a really big open section here. Good handle, good carry case. It's got padding on it as well, so don't dig into your shoulder, which is really good, especially carry like a kit like I do. We've got the big setup area, all the goodies in it. So now I'm going to get out each individual bit of kit and go through them. Now this is something else I don't always carry with me. I carry it twice a week. I tend to do some foam rolling after I've been training. So here's my foam roller. I don't tend to use the foam roller as much as I use my my massage ball. But I think it's really good. Like, I usually do it when I train legs and back. When I'm doing deadlifting like that. I think it's a good way to end the session, to really get out all the crap out your muscles like that. Like, I really enjoy doing it sometimes, but I don't do it enough for what I should do. Once a week I'll do some stretching as well. I use it then as well. So I use it about 3 times a week. Part of my recovery work and my obviously warm down after I've been training. This is a foam roller. There's plenty more out on the market. I like it because the raised bits aren't as, you get some foam rollers with quite aggressive raised parts of it, and it really digs into your muscles, and I think that hurts too much. But I think it's just perfect really for me, and I enjoy doing it. So that's my foam roller. Again, don't use as much as what I should do, but it's in my kit bag. Next up, we've got chalk. Again, your best protein. I've used other brands of chalk before. I've started out, I think I used Everlast chalk. Another brand, I can't remember what the brand was called, but they was okay. The worn away after each set, would wear away. I get really sweaty hands when I'm training, so it used to wash chalk away quite a lot. This stuff I've been using for over a year. I always go to these. It is great. It absorbs into your skin, and you don't really, and your hands don't sweat as much. I feel like when it mixes with your sweat as well, it gives you some sort of like a sticky paste. So you get extra grip with that, and it lasts for quite a few sets. I feel like I'll put it on when I'm doing like any heavy lifting, start the set, and usually once again throughout the training. So probably twice for a training session I usually have it on me. Downside is I do put on my clothes when I'm log pressing on my knees and on my chest, and it does tend to leave a stain on your clothes. That is what I say to you guys, is try and get some hard chalk, but I haven't got any at the minute. So until then, I'll just use your best protein liquid chalk. Again, it's my favourite chalk that I use. I have this one. I've got a little mini one as well. It's ran out. So this is quite a fresh one. It's quite. The only issue I got with this one is that little. As you can see, that little tiny nozzle there, it does tend to clog up quite easy. So I suggest you guys, after a couple of uses like that, to give it a good clean out. And obviously chalk won't dry up then. So my chalk. Next up, something that I use a lot, which is a massage ball. I think these are brilliant for activating muscles. I've had an issue lately where I'm log pressing and my tricep doesn't fire up or doesn't activate properly. I tend to use this between sets, and my tricep seems to be a bit better. But again, if you've got any like little niggles, any little strains like and whatnot, or any bit of aches, again, I'll give it a rub. Like I tend to suffer from my forearms quite a bit, and I tend just to literally give it a rub on the forearms a bit like that. Really relaxes the muscle like that, and it really gets you ready for a session. I think it's one of the best bits of kit that I've ever bought. Like I said, activation muscles great, relaxing muscles great, and obviously use it as well on my rest days when I'm doing a lot of stretching. It's good. This is a great little bit of kit. I do suggest you guys get something like this in your gym bag and take it with you to the gym. It is really good. You might get some funny looks, but at the end of the day, when you're not injured, you got your mobility. That's what matters. So my little massage ball, good money. I think it cost me £8 from a Body Pound. I think that's the cheapest thing I got in my gym bag. Next up, we've got elbow sleeves. It's inside out from yesterday's session. Now I don't know what brand they're from, but these were gifted to me from a friend of mine who is the world's strongest disabled man, Darren Greenfield. He gave me these. When I started out doing Strongman, he trained me for a few weeks, and I was struggling with my elbows. So he should give me these. He's got his SBD ones, so he gave me these old ones. So I thought, you know what, I appreciate it, and they're good sleeves. They're from Aptonia. I don't know if you can see that, but I really like them. They're really tight on your arms, but they allow for great flexibility. They're not that sweaty either, like that. They breathe pretty well, like that. And I was really loving what I do. They're really comfortable. I feel that my arms are very secure, very stabilised, very protected around them, like that. And I really do love them. I do need some new elbow sleeves. I want to try and get another pair of these, try and find where they're from, and get some more of these ones if I can. But again, I don't know where I got them from. It's gifted to me, but they're my elbow sleeves. Next up is my wrist wraps. I tend to carry two pairs with me, like that. But I lost one of my pairs. I got a pair for training, a pair for competition. The comp pair is usually like the train one's a bit like a cheaper version. And comp ones are more like a more sturdy one. But I can't find my training ones. So I've got these SBD ones, again from Body Power. These are absolutely amazing. They're the stiff one, the long stiff ones. And I tend to suffer with my wrists quite often from I used to be a goalkeeper in boxing, like, and that. You got quite a few injuries from my wrists, like, and that. So I tend to use a bit of pain down here and down here. Because they're so stiff, your wrists don't bend in them, so they're very, very secure. Again, I use them in my competition. I'm using them for training now, like, I need to get a new pair. But I love them while they're so stiff, how stiff they are and how comfortable they are as well. So back them on for you guys so you can see them. There we go. As you can see, it's tight, and then you can really, really, wrists are very secure in them wraps. I know you get the smaller ones that are more flexible, but I don't really like them. I love these. The only downfall is that I do leave marks sometimes if with heavy pressing. Other than that, though, my wrists, like, I don't suffer from any pains in the wrists anymore because my wrists are so secure in that. But again, I don't like to use the best ones for training. I used to like some cheap ones for training, but I can't find about some Harbinger ones, some thinner ones. So I need to get another pair of these for training, for competitions. But yeah, SBD, obviously, you know, that mark means a quality kit anyway. So again, I recommend some good wrist wraps. There's about 2 of them, obviously, a pair. That was like £40 or something from Body Power. Again, gym kit's expensive, but you get what you pay for at the end of the day. You know, I feel the £40 in them, and I think the quality. Next up, gym towel. Like all guys in the gym, I work hard and I sweat a lot, and I hate seeing people sweat all over equipment and over benches. I don't clean up like that, so I always bring with me a gym towel. This is my own branded gym towel as well. So logo one there. The simple towel, guys. I think everybody should have in the gym kit a towel. You know, just keep yourself, you know, keep the equipment clean, keep yourself clean, like, and whatnot. And like, I sweat a lot. I have a lot of green tea, so I'm always dripping. Definitely get yourself a good towel in your gym kit. Another one, spare t-shirt after training. Again, you guessed it, you're your best once again. Anything really. I have like a little t-shirt after been training, get changed, ready to go home. I don't tend to shower or wash at the gym like I used to at home. I have a bath like that for all my salts, so I can want in just to relax my muscles a little bit. So, so yes, that's 2 good bits of kit that you should have in your gym towel. Hygiene, you know, just nobody wants to use a bench after you're using it, sweating over it like that. So it's good to get a good towel in there. Next up is my stone sleeves. These stone sleeves are from Hench Strengthwear. I was quite mocked up. I've used them in competition and training. The great thing about these is they're custom to your fit. So I'm not sure if I got right round this one here. I'm worn for a long time. I like doing stones for a long time. So yeah. So you see, it's nice, little, simple. Over there, it's got a little magnet on it to lock them up. You know, people don't always use stone sleeves when they're doing stones. I do. I just think I don't like having them tacky on my arm, and it tears your arm up, not having stone sleeves. So I think it's the best thing to do is to have some sort of sleeves. I know some comps don't allow them anymore. I don't know why. But yeah, so just put your tacky on there. You just grab your stone like that, protects your arm from scratching and whatnot. And it gives it a little bit more grip to the stone as well, like that. Like, I like to use these a lot when doing stone to shoulder training without using tacky. But yes, that's it. Again, good fit. The customizable. You go into strength to Hench Strength Gear, and you send them your measurements, and they'll make it to your fit. So it's really good, really comfortable. I think the fear is that your sleeves will move about with you while you're doing stones, but when I used these in competition like that, they felt really secure. They weren't moving about in my arms. They were meant to be like that, and they got a nice suede in there for sweat. The only thing that I can bad about them like that, I think if it's a person for me like that, is that sometimes these can get in the way. Sometimes the little straps, really. I mean, I don't like having things impeding me like or flopping about like I like things be like. It's my personal preference having things perfectly like that. I just feel like sometimes they can get in the way, you know. But I think they're the best around. You know, you can get. I think my teams to use these. I use them. Most strongmen out there will use them. You know, it's some good. It's better than using tape, you know, or plain old skin on your stone. I can't stand doing stones without sleeves. Done it before, didn't enjoy it, won't do it again. So next up is my lifting straps. Now I've got two types of lifting straps. I've got heavy lifting straps and light straps. What I mean by that is I've got a pair, which are these Harbinger ones, that I use for lighter reps. So when doing my lighter training, I use these just because they're more rough. They dig in a little bit, to be honest with you, but they are quite tight, quite secure. Decent size as well. They can they can fit around an axle bar. I had an axle deadlift in the competition. These fit around there perfectly. So they fit around all sorts of bars. So that are good. I've had these about 3 years or so. There's no sign of any tears, no sign of any any structural integrities like that. But it feels really good. But again, they are rough. They do dig into your arms. So I tend to use these more for lighter work. Where I ain't gonna be pulling that much. Lately, I'm doing a lot more deadlifting without straps, so they don't get used that much anymore. Next one's again your best protein. I think I got these free with some that I bought. I think they can throw these in for free. So I use these for the heavy lifting, mainly because it's more of a softer fabric. It doesn't dig in that much. You don't leave marks on your wrists. It is, they're still thick. They've still got good thickness on there. They still hold on to the bar pretty well. I think there's good straps. Again, I use these for heavy lifting. Just more comfortable really at the end of the day, and I use these for my competition. So again, they can wrap around a axle bar, which is important. Some straps don't, that they can only go around normal bars. So yeah, so your best protein. I think that's the last thing I've got of theirs. As you can see, I go there quite a lot. I plan to get some knee sleeves for them as well, which you'll see in a minute. But yes, but them kind of straps, Next up is my lifting belt, which is quite battered at the minute. Nothing special. It's a mobility tools lifting belt, which I've got custom made with my logo on it. It's a simple prong belt. I have a suede inner. It's got a little bit torn in the middle there, like whatnot. A nice suede at the back. The back's all padded as well, which is really good. Let's put it through for you. It's a simple prong belt. I like it. It's the first belt that I've had, I should like. It's the only belt that I've ever used. It's a good belt. It is what it is. It does a job. And as you can see, I've got it's been signed by the Strongman that I've met, which I'll go through in a minute. The big thing for me like that, because it's quite thin. It does tend to dig into my sides when I'm squatting. I do want to get I don't like so I want a SBD belt. Only because I'm a big guy like that. I don't, because it's so wide. I don't want to dig in the sides like that. But this is a good belt. It's certainly right, honest with you. It's done its things. It's done my basic do like that. I feel safe, I feel secure. And my back issues have gone down quite a bit. But it is what it is. Oh, and there's a flipping... I've just noticed it's actually broken. You see here, I've got a little stud missing. That ain't great, really. But I do want to get a new belt anyway and put this to one side and frame it, because like I said, I've got it signed. We've got a sign by. Got Terry Hollands, Alan Bishop, Big Z. Here by the Stockman, as well as that Body Power. Stockman's that's on it as well. So it is what it is. I'm good at that. I've only noticed that's actually popped off. To explain why I found a screw in there the other day. I find that, but I should be able to fix that. But other than that, it is what it is. But I want to get a new belt as soon as. Like I said, the SBD belt is on my list that I want to get. That's that. Like I see, it's inside the bag done. I have got another inside pouch as well. Some little bits inside there. So let's go through them in a minute. Usually what carries on me is a little book, a little notepad, which I use my which I do my own training programs. So I'll use that during training like that to write down notes like and whatnot. So also got outside there, I've got my deep heat and deep freeze. If you are doing any form of activity in the gym, or any type of sport, you're not going to this in your bag because you're an idiot, to be honest with you. The amount of times that I've pulled up with a little bit of an issue like that, put it straight on, be able to, like, you know, deal with the situation there and then. You know, I think it's vital to get some of this in your bag. I'm not used deep freeze just yet. I'm not to. But again, I do get like muscle issues. Like sometimes I can actually get the deep heat on it. It's fine for a bit. You know, it just relieves that pain for a little bit until you get back and sort yourself out. You know, I think it's a must. You have some of that inside there. Next up, something that needs to be replaced soon as is a mouthpiece. This is what I use when I was boxing. I tend to bite down on my mouth quite a lot when I'm lifting heavy weights, and I cut my lip open once from doing it. Started using a mouth guard. I want a new age mouthpiece. It's okay, but it does cut off your breathing. You know, if you're doing like heavy reps like that, it does cut off your breathing a little bit, which ain't great. And I know the new age ones quite open at the front, so you can still breathe through it. So I do need to get a new mouthpiece at some point, but at the minute I'm just using this. I get looks in the gym, and I'm, you know, in the gym wearing it like that, but whatever, it does the job in the day. That's what's inside that bit down there. I'll also carry with me bandages, like ankle supports, whatnot, knee supports, that sort of thing, and wrist supports. Last bit now is my legs bit. I've got 2 bits coming inside there. I've got some very raggedy knee sleeves. I need some new knee sleeves as soon as I can. These are Pow. Don't know what they are. There's at my old gym, £20 for a pair. No, they are. They're not great. They're quite battered. They're quite torn. They're very loose now as well. They're very loose fitting. They tend to fall down a lot. The bottom bit's okay. It feels quite secure. The top bit here is quite loose. They do tend to fall down. I mainly use these for them doing more rep work, squatting with reps like and whatnot on a lighter weight, and for deadlifting on my shins, just help me to protect my shins basically. So I need to get some new ones. I want to get some your best protein ones. The your best protein ones are a different material than this. I think it's like the material I've got in my elbow sleeves, so that'd be quite nice. So because I'm not a fan of this sort of material, I just don't like it. It's a bit too rough for me. But so them knee sleeves, I need the knee replacing. Last up is my knee wraps. Again, very, very stretchy. These are Harbinger ones. I only use these for heavy squatting, for when I'm doing like heavy maxes like an or heavy doubles. And if there's a competition where I've got to use these, again, I'll use them. If it's like heavy squatting, I'll get them on. But I don't tend to use it often. They can, you know, when I buy things, I will research it first. And there's a lot of stuff out there saying that they can cause injury to your knee, that they can crush your patella and whatnot if you use it too many times. So I don't use it all the time. And I'll just use this for heavy squats, which is once every 2 weeks. But I train, I do a week of heavy lifting, a week of light lifting. So they come up with heavy squatting. They're okay, they do its job in the day, you know what I mean? They support my knee. I do feel like I've added at least 5 kilos to my squat. Because you got that bounce back when you squat down. You know, all the energy builds up and then it springs back up like that. I don't feel secure in them. That's the only thing with knee wraps. I don't feel like my knee's secure. I feel like I obviously feel more powerful, more strong on my knees. But I don't like when you're in your wrist wraps and your sleeves like that, you feel like more secure in the areas. This area, I just don't feel like they're supporting me. Other than that though, you know, they do its job. But again, I don't wear them quite often. I wear them once every 2 weeks. But do the job in the day. Last but not least, water bottle. I used to have every brand of water jug out there, and they've all broken. They've all leaked. They've all cracked. They've all got crap. So now just use an old Volvic water bottle. 1.5 litres left. 2 of these on training easy. That's it. Other things that I would carry as well is hydration tablets. I have them sometimes. I've actually run out of them just recently, so I get some hydration tablets, and obviously my BCAAs and intra-workout powders. But with that, guys, that's it. That's my gym bag. That's my kit that I use day to day, apart from one or two things, you know, my tacky and my tape. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, leave some feedback, leave down your views. I hope you guys that just starting that lifting, that are, you know, to be fair, just like me, just like myself, I'm still quite a novice. Hope you guys take some away from it liking that. A note on these lifting aids, don't use them straight away. I tend to use my straps and my wraps liking that during my working sets. I'll build up as raw as I can. As soon as I get in like really heavy, really strained like that, then I'll whack on my sleeves and whatnot and my belt. Always build up that natural strength first from your core and your tendons like and whatnot. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I will probably do another video just going through other bits and bobs. Maybe some more in-depth reviews about things, some little more videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until then, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, the rest of your training cycle, whatever you're doing. And I hope you're achieving your goals. And I'll see you in the next one.